Welcome, sir. I'm so to have you on the call. I know you have something big for us today, so I am excited to hear. Welcome to the call. Razzle, dazzle, dazzle, friends. Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the call. Let us know where you're calling from. I hear beats coming in all over the country.
Hey, Antoine Coley from Capitol Heights.
All right. Good afternoon. Welcome to the call. Thank you so much for joining us today. Who else is out there, Ken? This is going to be a powerhouse call. Oh, my goodness. I know you guys are out there, Tim family. Don't be shy. Let us know who you are. Give a big shout-out. Give us your name and your city. Represent everyone.
Gregory Jans from Chicago.
I heard Chicago is out there. Chicago is in the house tonight. Good afternoon. Good evening, sir. Welcome to the call. Who else is out there, Tim family? I know you're busy texting all of your friends and family. Listen. This, guys, this only happens once in a couple of months. You guys have to know we have CEO Mr. Mel Gill coming on the line tonight. If there's someone that you've been reaching out to, if there's someone that you think might be interested in this opportunity because it is fantastic, text them, call them, reach out to them right now. But right now, let us know who you are and where you're calling from, Ken family.
And Keisha Bun, I am very interested in this opportunity. I heard that it's changing people's lives.
Well, Pastor Denise, I don't know why you would know anything about that. Miss One Star Lifestyle Diamond Club qualified. Miss Pastor Denise is on the line and in the house tonight. You know it is big. We've got all the top leaders on here. You guys let your friends and family. But go ahead and give us a shout-out, friends. Why are you hanging on here, 10 family? I know you're out there. I can hear the beats coming in everywhere.
Well, this is Ray in Atlanta here right now.
All right, Mr. Ray. For stepping up, I appreciate that, sir. Welcome to the call. Who else is out there? I know you guys are coming in strong, so let me know where you're from.
This is Carolyn from Detroit.
All right, we got Detroit in the house, and all I just hear is beep, 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 beep of people coming in the house. You guys, can you be excitement? Let us know who you are and where you're calling from.
Whitener, Chino Hills, California.
Of course, Mr. Terry Whitener is on the call. Welcome, sir. Welcome.
Thank you.
All right, Renetta, North Carolina's in the house, representing.
Marsha from Atlanta.
All right, welcome to the call, Marsha. We're excited you're here. Who else is out there, Tim family? Come on, we got to do a last call. We got to get this started. I can't even hold it in anymore.
Ruby from Atlanta.
All right, more Atlanta in the house. Welcome to the call, my friend. Welcome. Who else is out there, Tim family?
It's Bobby from North Carolina.
What's up, Bobby? Welcome in. Welcome.
Ray from South Carolina.
All right, welcome. We got South Carolina in the house. You guys coming in strong. Who else is out there? We're going to do a last call, Tim family. Let your voice heard. You know, lead by example.
William, Michigan.
All right, William. Almost everyone's getting interrupted because of all these beats going on. Who else is out there? Last call, Tim family.
We got Mark from Bolivar, Tennessee.
All right, Mark. Welcome.
Cedric the Entrepreneur, Detroit, Michigan.
We got Michigan in the house. You guys, welcome to the call. All over the country, top leaders are chiming in moment after moment. Let us know who you are and where you're calling from.
Pat Lowe, North Carolina.
Oh, my lovely Pat Lowe. Welcome to the call, my darling. Welcome.
Kingston, Keisha.
Anybody else here? 10 family, last call. I know there's hundreds of people on the line by now. Go ahead and let us know who you are and where you're calling from.
Diane Wafer from Washington, D.C.
First Lady's in the house. Welcome, First Lady Diane Wafer.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go ahead and get this call started, my friend.
All callers are muted.
Oh, my goodness, you guys. You know, when Thaddeus said he was going to turn on the beep so I can get an idea of how many people are coming in, even if not everybody chimes in, I had no idea the call would be this blown out. You guys, it is crazy. And it is doubling and tripling every single day. You guys can just hear it. You can hear the excitement in everybody's voice. You know, people calls. We got calls before this call, this call. It is absolutely crazy. And people are still coming in as I'm talking. Well, as you can see, as always, I am very excited to be on this call because let me tell you something. Not only do we have one star, Pastor Dale, who's going to go over these products, not only do we have some phenomenal testimonies from Miss Patlow and the Razzle Dazzle Brazzle twins, but we also have, and this is a very special rare treat, Mr. CEO, Mr. Mel Gill on the line to drop us some nuggets. He is actually the creator, the godfather, the author, the godfather of this compensation plan. So when I tell you that he's going to show you the money shall be shown today. But you know what? I got to move myself out of the way because I'm telling you, I'm sure you guys have heard me all day. You're getting sick and tired of me. But the man that I'm about to bring up right now, let me tell you something. He is a leader in this industry. He has done huge organizations. He's also been a consultant to other network marketing companies. And I'm telling you, when I talk to him and the times that I've been able to meet him at the different events and talk to him on the phone, all I can tell you is just knowledge and nuggets have been dropped by this man. This is one of my mentors, one of the men that it's such an honor to introduce every single week. Mr. Thaddeus, Mr. T, are you on the line right now?
Yes, I am. Nakisha, can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes, I can. Mr. T, I am fired up, so go ahead.
Thank you so much, Nakisha, and fantastic job as always. Folks, Nakisha's been in this industry for about a year, but just operating like she's been around for 40 years. But, Nakisha, keep up the great work, and thank you again so much. Again, folks, this is Mr. T calling in from the beautiful Mile High city of Denver, Colorado. Welcome to the show, Me the Money Call, folks. We have an all-star lineup. Just like Nakisha said, you're going to hear from Pastor Dale, a.k.a. Dr. Dale. He's going to talk to us a little bit about the products. Then we're going to have an amazing testimony from one of our North Carolina leaders, Pat Lowe. Can't wait for that. Fasten your seatbelts. And then we're going to hear from the Razzle Dazzle Brazzles from Houston, Texas, who simply set the world on fire from the second they signed up. And then the one and only CEO, co-founder Mel Gill will help us show us the money tonight. So, folks, fasten your seatbelts, get your popcorn ready. Here we go. What I'm going to do real quick before we get started is just kind of give everyone a brief overview on this company because a lot of you are brand new people on the line. You're hearing about 10 for the first time, and you may not know this, but 10 is a part of Team Effort International. Team Effort International is an 11-year-old company. And with our sister division, My Video Talk, we have, and by the way, My Video Talk is our technology division. We have nearly 400,000 representatives worldwide. Again, almost 400,000 representatives worldwide, numerous millionaires. I can tell you almost every time I talk to Amy, she's like, Mr. T, we got another millionaire over here in the Philippines. We got another millionaire in India, in Dubai, all across the globe. So, folks, we have a millionaire producing comp plan here with 10. Never miss a check, debt-free company. It doesn't get any better than that. And then we open this new division, beautiful division, TEN, on February the 8th. And to help us explain those products, I want one of our dynamic leaders from the D.C. area, Pastor Dale, a.k.a. Dr. Dale. Are you there, sir? May have to.
Hey, how you doing, sir?
Good. Yes, I can.
Well, great. Well, I'm so excited to be on the call with you guys. My goodness, man, this call is already sizzling. All of these beeps coming on. It's a lot of people on this call. But, you know, that's a good thing because the more people we could share this opportunity with, share this product line with, the more people's health is going to change. So really excited about being able to talk to you real quickly to give you a fast overview of what our product is like, because I really want to get out of the way and let the architect of our compensation plan really take off here. But let's talk about our product. We have 5 fantastic products that we have come to market with. And before I talk to you about the product, let me tell you why it's so important for you to understand the importance of what we have in our hands. In anything that you do when it comes to business, you have to understand what trends are. And those who get out ahead of the trends are the ones who will really make the most money in any industry. It doesn't matter if it's network marketing, technology, transportation, it doesn't matter. If you can get out ahead of the trend, you can do that. Well, some of us are old enough on this phone to remember back in the 70s and 80s, the 8-track tape. And some of us are on the phone, they don't even know about an 8-track tape, and they're saying to themselves right now, what in the world is an 8-track tape? Well, an 8-track tape is what we got our music off of. You plug it in, you put it into your stereo system in your car, and it plays just like we have the information, the music that we have now with our CDs. But somewhere down the line, somebody decided to come up with something to take the place of the 8-track tape, and it was on the cassette tape. And then from the cassette tape, the CD. And now we have all kind of things, MP3 players and all kind of things. But what happened is every generation comes up with a trend, and that trend replaces the current trend. Well, that's what we have in our product line today, is because what we have is we have a trend that currently is where if you want vitamin supplements or you want to take anything for your health, it's typically going to be found in the form of a pill. Now, a pill has a very, very small absorption rate, about 18 to 20%. But what we're doing now is, with our company, we're saying, what if we can give you a better way, a better delivery system to take your product? And that's what we have. We have a revolutionary trend that's leading the way, and we're doing it fantastic with the help of Team Effort Network and our owners, Mel and Gill. And what we have is we call our vitamin spray. So now, instead of taking a pill, you can take a spray. Just a few shots under your tongue or inside your cheeks, and that product absorbs into your system quicker and more of it absorbs. So you can have up to a 98% absorption rate versus a 18 to 20% absorption rate of the pill. That's why this trend is revolutionary and why so many people are being helped by it. So let's talk about the first product of all of our products that are sprays. It is called D-Power, vitamin D. Now, many of you may not be aware how important vitamin D is, but Dr. Oz says that vitamin D is the number one vitamin that he pushes when he talks to people about vitamin D. Why is it so needful? Because people who are deficient of vitamin D, they're constantly getting the flu, they have muscle weakness, psoriasis, they have kidney disease, diabetes, asthma, periodontal disease, they have all kinds of things, and it also helps with cancer. So we're not here on the phone to tell you that this is going to cure anything, but what we're telling you is that a lot of people have used this product, and it helped them in these areas. So if you have a vitamin D deficiency in your body, you are going to have all types of ailments that's going to be associated with that. But a vitamin D sufficiency will help you to eliminate the pains and the stories that people have as a result of the difficulties and challenges that they're having in their body. So our D-Power is very, very poignant, and the absorption rate is tremendous. When we go to our next product, it's called the B12. Our B12 product is called our B-Boost. Now, if you have a deficiency of B12, which a lot of people do, because especially if you're on high blood pressure or diabetic medication, one of the formulas that's in the diabetic medication drives out the B12 out of your body. If you're a vegan has difficulty maintaining high levels of B12 because they don't eat anything that has to do with animals. Well, a B12 deficiency can affect you when it comes to low blood calcium levels, chronic bone and muscle joint pains, chronic fatigue, bowed limbs, depression, osteoporosis, numbness and tingling, mood and mental changes. These are just some of the areas that B12 helps you get a handle on. B12 is also used for good for anybody who has anemia. If you have any type of anemia, B12 helps because it helps to build your red blood cells, and it helps your body produce more red blood cells so you can feel better. It's not only associated with energy, and many people think B12 is just about energy, but it's much, much more important than just energy. That's our B12, or our or what we call our B-Boost. Our next product is what we call our Slim by 10. Slim by 10 is our health management spray, where we have 5 tremendous ingredients that have already been well known in helping people to lose weight. Green coffee extract, African mango, Garcinia cambogia, green tea extract, Peryllium fumbiata. Each one of these individually have helped people to lose weight. But what we've done is taken all 5 of those into one product and give you the best delivery system out there to help people lose weight a lot quicker. So we have people like Bishop Warren Hemphill here in Washington who's lost 60 pounds in just 4 months. Or you have people who have lost 20 pounds and 30 pounds in a month and 2 months. People are really, really losing a lot of weight, and all they're having to do is spray their way to health. They're not having to change their diet. They're not to spend a whole lot of money at a gym with a gym membership. They're not having to run 5 miles a day. They're just spraying their way to health. That's our Slim by 10, and it has taken the industry by storm. Our next product, number 4, is what we call our Super 10. Now, we did the same concept with our Super 10 that we did with our Slim by 10. We went out and we found 5 of the leading ingredients that had what we call superfood potentials. Superfood that produces high levels of antioxidants in your body. Now, why is that important? Because antioxidants fight off free radicals. Free radicals damage your cells. You can't avoid free radicals. The paint on your walls, walking on your carpet, just breathing the air, all of that gives you free radicals. So you can't avoid free radicals. But if you want to get free radicals in check, then what you want to do is have something what we call high levels of dosages of antioxidants. And that's what we've done. We've chosen 5 superfoods: aloe vera gel, acai berry, green tea extract, goji berry, and maki berry. The perfect blend of super antioxidants to help drive down inflammation in your body to make you feel better in overall. Now, why is that important? Because inflammation in your body contributes to poor health. Cancer, high blood pressure, stroke, diabetes, these kind of things are fueled by inflammation. If you can get your inflammation levels down, you're going to feel a lot better as a result of it. This is what our Super 10 is going to help you to do. It's going to help you to drive your inflammation levels down. And 5, finally, our 5th product is our newest product in our repertoire, and it's a product that we are now starting to hear stories about. My goodness, we're hearing so many stories. Pat Lowehever gave us a great story about the Cell Energy. Our 5th product is called Cell Energy. It is the first cellular energy spray. I like what our company do. We are first to market, first company. We're not a Me Too company. And with our Cell Energy, we have done something that most companies have not done. In our Cell Energy, we have 4 ingredients: glutathione, natural caffeine, resveratrol, and alpha-lipoic acid. These are a combination that synergistically work together to help you feel better and live longer. Now, the one ingredient that it is really built around is our glutathione. Now, the glutathione is one of the largest molecules in your body and the largest antioxidant in your body. And what happens in your body is after you hit about 45, your glutathione level starts to dip. But you know what? What we're finding from the doctors is saying that because sugar is so important in knocking out glutathione levels, not only after 45, but we're finding now 20-somethings and 30-somethings, because of the foods that they've been eating all of their lives are so filled with sugar, these glutathione levels are now being depleted earlier than 45. And so we need to help get those levels up so that they can feel better and live longer. And this is what our glutathione is doing in people's body. So our great 5 products is our D3, our B12, our Slim by 10, our Cell Energy, and our Super 10. We're amazed by what these products are doing, and we are thanking Team Effort Network for giving us the opportunity to release these products in the marketplace to help change people's lives. Back to you, Mr. T.
Woo, Pastor Dale, amazing job, sir. Thank you so much, as always. Man, what a great job. Next up, we have, all the way from North Carolina, Miss Pat Lowe, one of our great leaders out there. Pat, I've been hearing all kinds of stuff about your product testimony, even in regards to you using it topically. But if you don't mind, Pat, come to the line and share with us your product testimony. Pat Lowe, folks, from North Carolina.
Okay, this is Pat Lowe from Greensboro, North Carolina, and I just want to thank everyone. I want to tell everybody real quickly, Mr. T, about we had a fabulous Memorial Day, Super Saturday, so I just wanted to get that little word out. It was dynamic. Yes. Anyways, I have owned a jewelry replacement service here in North Carolina for 22 years, servicing the insurance industry. But I just want to tell you my story. My story is about fibromyalgia, hypothyroidism, IBS, which is irritable bowel syndrome, leaky gut, chronic fatigue, and chronic back pain. Okay, with all that big mouthful said, I know you're thinking, Mr. T, boy, she was really falling apart. And I really was. But after I started on the 10 sprays, I started noticing a difference in my energy level. First of all, with the B Boost, I started feeling great, and it was slowly taking away my chronic fatigue. I started losing weight with the Slim. I had fought the battle of the bulge for years with hypothyroidism, the same thing that Oprah had. But I tell you what, Mr. T, Oprah had nothing on me. I tried all of everything that was recommended by Dr. Oz, put out there in a pill form, Garcinia Cambogia, green coffee bean. I had all those bottles sitting up on my shelves. But, you know, until you're nutritionally sound, and I was lacking in B and D, until you're nutritionally sound, nothing will work to you to help you battle the bulge. So, Oprah, I just tell you what, she just has nothing on me. I've tried them all, but once again, the products do work. I started losing lots of inches the first time in years. It has balanced out my hypothyroid. I no longer take any thyroid, even the natural is what I was on. I take that no more. I'm losing lots of inches. My clothes are getting looser and looser. But you know what? What I found out was, thanks for all the great information that we get from 10, all the information's coming in, it was because of the 98% absorption, all those capsules, pills that I was taking 10 or 15%, and there again, my digestive system was all off balance, so therefore I probably wasn't even getting 10% with those, so I couldn't lose weight. Another thing, 10, they made these products where they synergistically work together. That's the way they were formulated to work as a whole. Vitamin D has gotten rid of my pain. I had no clue until I was introduced to these products. Super 10 got rid of my inflammation, and so no signs of aches and pains. I have 5 bulging discs. Most people don't know that. I had a terrible fall in 2007. I am recovering. They tried to do surgery on me, and I said, no, not me. I'm not a surgery person. I'm allergic to 16 drugs. So that just tells you right there, with your body being chemically allergic, a lot of people are, that if you put the right nutrition in your body, trust me, your body is brilliant. It is, God made it that way. It is smart enough to start healing itself. So I need to say to each and every one of you out there that's on this call, get back, take back control of your life. Drugs are not the answer. The answer is all natural and nutrition. Put the right things in. If you put the right things in on the inside, I promise you, Mr. T, it will show on the outside. I've got more energy. My skin is looking great. My body is slimming down. I'm getting a waistline back. And I want to tell you real quick, yes, cell energy works in many amazing ways. I also sprayed in my mouth, of course, the cell energy. I had a terrible fall in San Francisco. I thought my foot was broken, actually. It swelled up real bad. I hobbled around because I didn't want to dampen anybody else's trip. We were down at Fisherman's Wharf. But I sprayed it on topically, also took it. I sprayed my foot with 10. Super 10. I sprayed my foot with vitamin D, and I sprayed it with Cell Energy. I say, what the hey? And your feet, the bottom of your feet is one of the greatest areas that will absorb, is the bottom of the feet. Guess what, Mr. T? Next morning, no more pain. I was walking, I don't know if you guys, I was pretty good that day over there at the 10 University. So that's my story. I'm sticking to it, and I just thank God every day that my body is back now, getting back to being nutritionally sound, and I have to give it all to our great leaders, CEOs, Mel and Amy Gill. After many years, Mr. T, I have my life back. Thank you very much for having me on your call tonight.
Wow, Pat. Thank you so much for sharing that with us, and I definitely want to give you guys a big shout out. I heard you guys did a great job on Saturday with that event in North Carolina, so a big shout out to you and all the other leaders, Cheryl Church, Melissa, Christy Fair, all of you guys, including the pastors from Maryland. I heard it was a blowout, so keep up the great work, and again, thank you so much for sharing that amazing testimony with us. Thanks again, Pat.
I hope I didn't go too long, but thank you.
No, you're fine. Next up from Houston, Texas. Let me do a mic check. Are the Brazzles on the line with us?
Yes, this is Dr. Reginald Razzle Dazzle Brazzle on the line.
Woo! All right. Boy, I tell you, it was just so great meeting you and your wife in person on that weekend, about a weekend ago out there in San Francisco. And then, we enjoyed that brunch cruise. But you guys just hit the ground running here with 10. I mean, in the first 24 hours, you were team builder qualified, executive qualified, and it hasn't slowed down since. So I want you guys just to come to the line and share some of the excitement with everybody else on the line.
Oh, wow. After all these previous conversations on this call, I want to sign up again. Can I do that?
Yes, you can.
I'm just very excited. Every time I hear about these ingredients and the testimonies and see because I've always been healthy myself personally, but I always test products on my wife. She has fibromyalgia, like the lady that spoke previously. And we've tried many, many products. And yes, some of them work for minutes, some of them work for maybe a few minutes. But this is the first product that we've gotten to actually keep working. Not only that, but we're starting to notice things like my wife used to always have these hip problems. And, from the fibromyalgia, it can be anywhere in any given day or time. And so all of a sudden we start noticing, and especially when the weather changes, like it is here in Houston, we had tornadoes and so forth. And I noticed, because I always know when the weather's changing, she lets me know when it's getting ready to change by her body. But now I can't tell anymore. I have to look on my phone or the TV because it's just these products we're getting testimonies, but not only the products, but I'm gonna tell you why. The most important reason that I got involved with this company, not only because of what I saw in San Francisco with the owners, the sincerity of them, and knowing that they're going to be there for us. We've built organizations, nice-sized organizations with many companies, and we've been very successful, but we've never met owners like the owners that we've met. I told myself, as well as Mr. T, I was going to commit to this company full time because we've always done programs on a part-time basis, been very successful. And the reason why is because we bought the dream. A lot of people stop dreaming. A lot of people stop believing in themselves. We're just like computers, and that's what happens to us. We have what I call noisy pop-ups or noisy negatives. We're just like computers. Think about the pop-ups that you get on your computer. Think about the viruses that you get on your computers. This is what we have to understand about ourselves. I always wanted to have that kind of house, live in the kind of home that I wanted to live in, drive the kind of car that I wanted to drive. I had my to-do financial freedom to-do list, travel with the kids, visit the kids, build my dream house, take vacations in Europe. I had the opportunity, me and my wife, to be able to do these things. But you know what? It's no fun when you do it by yourself. I talk to many people every day, in the Medicare industry. People are having to make decisions whether or not they can take their medications or eat or not. I told myself, as well as my wife, I said, I don't want to be there. I don't want to do that, because if I keep doing the same thing or like other people doing, I'm going to get the same results. I didn't want to have to take or seeing myself wind up on 22 different medications, like I see and hear that some of the testimonies, that the problems that I face with. And this is what I ask a lot of people. Are you satisfied with your job, with your opportunity to advance, with the money that you make and save, with your standard of living? What are you doing to make the next 5 years better than the last 5 years? Think about these things. Are you going to plan to change your quality of life? The lottery? Well, good luck with that. Your job? Well, we all know about the JOB stands for just over broke. Inheritance? Well, good luck with that also. What about a new business opportunity? That's the way to go. What do you come home when you come to the mailbox? A bunch of bills? I was tired of going through that. I was tired of living in life. I wanted a plan B. I've always had a plan B. But now my plan B is going to be my full-time plan, because I've made a decision, and you have to believe in yourself. You have to buy the dream before you can sell a dream. You can't sell or offer what you don't have. This is what I tell many people. I had the privilege also to not only we had such a great time in San Francisco with the cruises and just the fun and activities, and also looking at, I sure like Mel's yellow Ferrari too, so now I'm thinking about Ferraris now. But anyhow, I had the pleasure to leave in there, and I'll share this one last thing with you. One of the well-known coaches at a event that I happened to win, of course, at my company. But Rick Pitino, he talked about it. He said that, you know what? He said, every day you have to look at it like you have a one-day contract. A one-day contract. So to make it in the NBA, you cannot be ordinary. You have to be extraordinary. I tell myself that every day. I can't be ordinary. I'm in a new kind of game. I'm in the sales. I'm in the 10 business. You know what 10 stands for? That team effort. TEAM. Together, each and every one makes a difference. I tell everybody, get your 2 and you through. Don't try to figure it out. It's just like you put your DVD player in that player. You don't try to figure out how it's working. All I want to know is that it plays. That's all I want to do. They say if I put it in there, it's going to play. Just get your 2 and you're through. Keep it simple. Keep your hope alive. Keep your dreams in front of you. Never give up. Don't allow those negative pop-ups, those negative noises. Don't let anybody steal your dreams. It's not the one that robs you with a gun of your worldly possessions. It's those that rob you with your dreams to succeed, your will to go on. Those are the ones. Perhaps it could be a relative, a close friend. These are the dangerous people. And I thank you. I thank Jen for giving us this opportunity. I thank Jen for giving my wife her health back. Because as many of you may know that's on this call, a healthy wife is a healthy life for us men. So again, I thank y'all for allowing me to share and to just tell everyone on this call, just do it. That's what Nike says. I always like that slogan, just do it. What do you have to lose? And when the company told us, okay, we found out, well, you got 30 days if you don't like the products or whatever. What do you have to lose? I mean, this is the perfect business. Paul Pilsner talked about this industry. If you don't know, Google Paul Pilsner, the wellness industry. You'll see it. We're at the right place with the right time, with the right company, with the right product. Thank you, and for allowing me to share this again, everyone.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Reginald. Appreciate everything you have done in the Houston, Texas area. Again, a pleasure meeting you all. And folks, you can hear the excitement there, and just want to tell you, The Brazos have built huge, huge, huge organizations. It's such a privilege to have them on the team. Next up, and I'm going to give everybody a 1-minute warning. Please send out text one last time. We're getting ready to hear from our CEO, Mel Gill. But before he comes on, I just want to encourage all of you, if you're not a member of our team, if you're a brand new person, be sure to get back with the person that invited you to this call when the call is done and become a member. And if you're on the speaker line, please hit *6. We're going to get ready to bring Mel on here in just a minute. So once again, folks, we're going to hear from Mel Gill. He's the CEO, co-founder, brainchild, inventor, and godfather of the dual-core binary. Mr. Mel Gill, are you out there, sir?
I certainly am, Mr. T. How are you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Mel, we got a bunch of excitement here, and I wanted to bring you to the line, and thank you for agreeing to come on tonight. But just share with us what's on your heart in regards to comp plan, the company, State of the Union in general, if you don't mind.
Most definitely. But I got to tell you, you're trying to make me follow up Dr. Reginald there, and that was absolutely amazing. And if anybody's recorded this call, that's all you got to do is just share this with Pastor Dale, my friend there, opening up in regards to the products. Perfect. I mean, it was simple, easy. These are our products. Here we go. And Pat's testimonial is mind-blowing, but there's many, many testimonials that you're here that are equally as good. But Pat, phenomenal job sharing that with everyone here. And in fact, I have a testimonial that's just as good as well. And folks listening in, that's really what it's all about, is that we've got here a foundation of products that absolutely move people. And I want to talk just briefly on what that means business-wise, because I know this is the show me the money call, Mr. T, and so appreciative that you invited me here, because I definitely want to show everybody the money real quick. But just wrapping it up there with Dr. Reginald sharing the dream, I think that's a very, very key point there is you got to be a dreamer. And you've got to have a dream, and I'm here to tell you, as the co-founder and CEO of this company, that we started this company back in 2002 with our first division and everything else. But since then, the people that have been winning in this company since 2002 are the dreamers that believe that it is possible for them and their teammates. And I can tell you that the company has proven itself to fulfill many, many dreams on a global level. And I want everybody to kind of really focus in on that, because it's a rare opportunity when you have something that's a ground floor startup. See, TEN is the new division of Team Effort International. Our first division that we started has been a blockbuster company all around the world and has changed thousands upon thousands of people's lives already. And this new division, is a ground floor program. Nobody's heard about it yet. It's a startup company. It's very, very new and very fresh. In fact, we just launched in February. So February was just a couple months ago, right? But here's the unique opportunity that you have is what if you had an opportunity, because you hear about different companies and different situations and everything else all the time, right? Well, and you always want to get in on the ground floor startups, but it's all theory. There's a bunch of question marks. You have to get familiar with the company and the products and the owners, and can it really happen? Well, what if you had a company that's proven itself with management going on 11 years now? Right? And what if you had a company that has proven its compensation to pay every single Wednesday, every week, 52 weeks a year for years and years and years with this compensation plan? And you got to start up in a startup ground floor company with that proven track record of a proven management team, proven infrastructure, proven compensation plan there's thousands upon thousands of people that earn a part-time income. And if your goal listening on this call is to earn an extra $500 and $1,500, it's not theory with this new company called TEN. Because here's what we've done. We've borrowed the compensation plan from the other division. And the reason we did that was real smart, so that there was no guesswork and there was no question marks. Well, like, what if? Or can this company really pay out? Or can a person really, make millions of dollars? Or can they really get the Mercedes and BMW? Well, we just borrowed it from an existing company that's in existence around the world, doing very, very well and changing thousands upon thousands of people's lives, and it's just moving forward every single day and paying out every single Wednesday. And that happens to be our first division, this same company. And so we borrowed that same compensation plan to say it's proven that people can earn part-time an extra $500 and $1,500 no question, month after month, year after year. And it's proven that some people have actually quit their jobs. In fact, lots of people, in fact, thousands of people around the world have quit their jobs because of this compensation plan already. So now you have this startup company that has a proven track record of people quitting their jobs and going full-time. And then you've got this other scenario where there's people that have made big-time money. And I mean, 6 figures a year, high 6 figures a year. And we have plenty of people to point to that earn that every single year with this company. And then what if people have actually hit the grand slam and earn millions of dollars a year every single year over and over again with this compensation plan? Well, the answer to all those what ifs is yes. It's already been done. It's already happening. It happens every day. And now we use that same formula, proven recipe, like McDonald's has their proven recipe. We use that same recipe with a larger industry. You see, our first division is a high-tech product. It's in the technology industry, and it does very well because we have a very unique and priced it properly and a very cool product in the technology world. Well, what if we came into an even larger, more focused direct sales industry of health, wellness, and nutrition with that same recipe? Well, that's a recipe for super, super duper success. And here's what's going to happen. The success that the company's had with the first division in technology has been outstanding and changed so many people's lives, and we can, look around that every single day. But here's what's going to happen with 10. 10 is actually going to dwarf all of that. All of that volume and everything and that success around the world is going to be even larger and grander with 10, because here's what's happening here. We have timing and trends that have never come before together that are pushing this entire thing. And I want everybody, Mr. C, and everybody on the team, really pay attention to this. Really pay attention to this very, very carefully. Is that, you have to look at this as a business person. Is that the health, wellness, nutrition industry is $600 billion, shooting to $1 trillion. It's the most successful industry in direct sales and network marketing as far as product category, and that's why we always wanted to enter it. Not just that, I myself, my wife have been health and nutrition focused in direct sales. That's our mindset. That's where we grew up for the last 24 years. And we've always wanted to get into this industry, but we didn't want to get in with just a me too or a gimmick or something that was short term. Our whole focus is long term. And when our kids started to see results and use this product, when we started to see results and use this product, and we knew how convenient and fun it was and how the world could use this, we knew this is it. It's like, wow, you found that shiny piece of diamond that everybody's been looking for. And here's what I mean by that. There's other direct sales and network marketing companies. In fact, I'll name a few great companies. There's a great company called Shaklee Vitamins, okay? Shaklee has done collectively over $1 billion, in fact, multiple billions of dollars in sales with the vitamins that the pills, right? Okay, so there's a huge market for that, and they've created millionaires because they pay, let's just say 50% back to the distributor force, and so people have made millions with that company, and it's great, with the vitamin category, and there's many other companies in that. I'm just going to name one in each category. Okay, so that's the vitamin pill category, and Shaklee's done an incredible job, right? Then there's the shakes, the powders. And there's actually companies that do billions of dollars with a B, okay? And I'll name one in particular, Isogenics. Isogenics has done collectively over $1 billion in sales with the shakes. So there's a market for that. It's acceptable. And there's many other companies. Of course, there's the granddaddy Herbalife that does billions of dollars with the shakes and powders as well, okay? So you have that category. You have the pills that have done billions of dollars. You've got the shakes, done billions of dollars. Many companies play in that arena. And then you have the juice bottles. And there's, companies like Monavi that have these incredible juice bottles, incredible products. People get results and they reorder. And they've done over $1 billion in sales collectively as well. Paid out, let's say, 50%. So, $500 million or $1 billion out in commissions to the sales force. And then there's many other juice bottle companies as well. And so in the health, wellness, and nutrition industry, if you have people that can point to companies that have done billions with a B with pills, billions with a B with shakes and powders, billions with a B with juices and juice bottles and superfoods and superfruits and stuff like that, billions, okay? Then there's a company that's just come out called 10, T-E-N, that is not another powder, because they've already done billions there. It's not another juice bottle because they've already done billions there. And it's not another pill because those vitamin pills have already done billions there. But said, hey, let's do it a little bit different and a little bit more unique and not a me too and a little bit more effective. And we've come out with the vitamin sprays. Now, the sprays can be just like the pills. and do billions of dollars. The sprays can be just like the powders and do billions of dollars. The sprays can be just like the juice bottles and do billions of dollars. So this is the vision that I want you to see, is that, guess what? There's no other company in the world that can say that they've collectively done over $1 billion with the sprays. But yet, it's more absorbable than any of those other products that I just mentioned. It's more convenient than any of those other products that I just mentioned. It's more acceptable. It's more consumable. It's more consumable than any of those other products that I just mentioned. So when you have that trend right there, and like Pastor Dale said, like the 8-track player, and now you've got, the next evolution and the next generation of where that goes. If you've got that in your hands right there, you've got the makings of a serious business possibility here. And so if you put on that serious hat right now and say, you know what, I want to be part of the first company that shoots and does billions of dollars worth of sales in this category, because it's never been done before. But yet the product has more potential than all those other ones that have done billions of dollars, and those other ideas, whether it's pills, shakes, powders, or juices. And from our testimonials, you can see this product moves people. It changes people's lives. People get results. I mean, I'll tell you, the number one thing that everybody came up to me with at the last conference that we met at, this recent training conference, is, Mel, you're looking better. You're looking sharper. And I don't know, I'm not doing anything different other than, I'm running with these products. I take more of the product than anybody I know. I mean, I spray. I'm just, I'm crazy about it because I love how I feel. And if you can get people to feel better, right, and as a side effect they look better and they have more energy and they have a better attitude, and they have more vibrancy to spend time with their kids, you've got a winner. And, health is definitely our greatest wealth. And if we can improve and make people feel better, look better, and get healthier, and then, of course, everybody takes their tests and everything else, and then they prove it to themselves like, oh, my gosh, this is, my health is really improved. Well, you've improved your wealth then, because health is definitely the greatest wealth. Now, you combine that with a compensation plan that's never been seen before. It's called a dual core double binary. I don't expect you, if you're new, to remember that name, but I want you to understand this, that it's definitely a name that everybody's going to know, because I believe it's the compensation plan of the future. Now, what this allows you to do is to get the consumability of a product. And in our industry, a win in network marketing is you want a product that gets consumed over and over again because people want it, because people need it, because people feel better and they get great results on it. Well, that's exactly what we've done. So our homework has been product, because we already knew the compensation plan worked, because the compensation plan has been working for years and years with our other division and created millionaires and full-timers and part-timers and everything else. Well, now we plug that compensation plan model into this category and arena of health, wellness, and nutrition. Well, guess what happens? Oh, my goodness. More part-timers that earn a part-time significant income than ever before with this company. More full-timers than ever before. More big-timers and more millionaires than ever before. And we're just getting started. The first country to open up is the United States, but we have a very aggressive global expansion plan here. And here's how you benefit. When you build here in the United States is a giant melting pot. Everybody knows somebody somewhere else, whether they know people in Mexico, the Philippines, England, Europe, Italy, wherever. And our other companies in multiple countries, this new company 10 will definitely be in multiple countries. The way you benefit is if you have 500 people in your team, or 1,000 or 2,000 people here in the United States, guess what? Somebody in your team definitely knows somebody in Mexico, definitely knows somebody in the Philippines, definitely knows somebody in Italy, definitely knows somebody in Germany. And we don't cut any percentages. We pay you like it's your next door neighbor. And so here's what happens, is that the consumability of the product gets larger and larger and larger. Your income automatically gets larger and larger and larger. And here's why this compensation plan is extremely lucrative, extremely generous. And I put a challenge to people all the time when I'm on private calls or wherever I am, talking to them. Hey, you show me any compensation plan that has a company that's staying in existence more than 5 years that pays out what this pays out, I'll give you $10,000 cash on the spot. And nobody's ever been able to come back to me after a phone call and say, okay, I found one, because it doesn't exist. You get out a pen and a piece of paper and a calculator, and you'll see the payout here is more generous than any other company in network marketing. And here's why. Is that this is not created by a group of investors. This is not a business transaction. This is not a business idea. This is not an investment program, or there's no loans. There's none of that. All this is, it's a family business of a couple of kids that started in the industry. That's my wife and I, back when they weren't even old enough to order a beer. I had just turned 21. My wife was 19. This is what we do, and we've known as distributors where the income and the money needs to be, and that's with the distributors. And so, being the highest payout, it's also the least amount of barriers and what I call gotchas. And I want everybody to pay attention to this, even if you're new to network marketing, is that once you grow in the compensation plan, there's other barriers to get to the higher levels. You've got to do a little bit more, a little bit different. You've got to, do more volume. You've got to do all these hoops you got to jump through to get to these higher levels, whether they call them diamonds or crown ambassadors or super whatever. You have to do all these other extra things. We have none of those barriers. There's no barriers. We have something called lifetime qualified. You simply refer a couple of people like Dr. Reginald. Dr. Reginald said simply share it with two. He's absolutely right. And there's nothing else you need to really know. And then you just help those two do the same thing and so on. And it's so easy to share if you just invite people over and spray them with the product and say, do you see a vision here? Do you see the future? Because nobody else has got this. Your neighbor's never seen this before. Your neighbor's never heard of this before. No, the world is going to know about this because it has more potential than everything else in health and nutrition, and we have it first to market. That's a no-brainer. People are going to say, sign me up. I want to be first to market. Everybody wants to be first to market. Sign me up. I want to join. It's that simple. And when you help two people come on board and get on the product, get results, start using the product, they're going to naturally share it with their mother-in-law, their brother, their friend across the street, their coworker, and the product moves. And when the product starts to move, other people want to join as well. And so just real simply, when you do that, you simply refer to your lifetime qualified all the way to the top. And it works the same with our other division. I'll tell you right now, there's people that earn millions of dollars a year. They haven't had to do anything extra. There's no barriers that they had to jump through. There's no hoops they had to jump through. Right now, 2013, we paid them millions, and all they did was simply refer their two and help those people duplicate, and they've built a substantial team. And if you think you can't do this, I'm telling you right now, I was a 21-year-old kid, and I figured out how to do it. And I'll tell you, Mr. T started also when he was young, and he'll tell you he was a kid, and he figured out how to do this business. You get around the right people, and you've heard them tonight. I mean, listening to Dale and Pat. I'm going to be on Pat's call here real soon as well with the North Carolina team. They had an event, I believe, this past weekend, and you get around that atmosphere with Pat and the North Carolina team. You get around Pastor Dale and the team there, and Dr. Reginald Rosie off to an incredibly fast start. You can just hang around the right people and get the right training and plug in. The future is extremely bright. But I just want everybody to understand what you have in your hands with this compensation plan, with this highly consumable product, with the fact that there's no question marks and no theory. See, because if this was a brand new startup like all the other startups out there, you'd be wondering if it's going to be around in 6 months. But the company's been paying for years and years and years. It's just a new division of the company, and you get to be the first one on it and the first one to speak it out there and the first country to open it up here in the United States of America. So, Mr. T, I can go on. You know me. I get fired up about this, and the more I talk, the more fired up I'm going to go. I'll keep everybody here till midnight because I love what I do, and I'm very, very passionate about this company, and it's really moves me because you know what? There's not too many chances in life where you can change somebody else's life significantly. And not too many chances in your lifetime where you can change a lot of people's lives, If you can even change 5 people's lives, you have that power to change 100 people's lives, 1,000 people's lives. I mean, it drives me, and it should drive you because that's exactly what you're going to do by participating here and sharing these products that are life-changing, sharing this compensation plan that gives people freedom in their life and more time with their family. You will change their life. And so, Mr. T, you better cut me off, buddy, but thank you so much. I appreciate you inviting me on this call. I look forward to being on many, many more calls. And again, congratulations, Mr. T, on your leadership, shooting extremely strong. I mean, right now we're so new. There's not, this person that's number one earner or this person that's earning millions of dollars. And there will be, and there's great people that you heard from tonight that are in the running for it. And Mr. T, you and your team are definitely running fast and working real hard and doing the right things. And I appreciate you for going out there and changing people's lives every single day as you share this opportunity and you host these calls. You and your team are doing fantastic. And thank you so much for having me on. I'll pass the ball back to you.
Mel, oh man, you could have kept on going, but I've known you and Amy for about 10 years, and Mel, the fire is like 10 times hotter than I met you guys the first time. Unbelievable. We appreciate the passion. We appreciate the support. I mean, you guys are the reason why we have a platform to change people's lives. So, Mel, big thanks to you and Amy, and thank you so much for coming on this call. And I'm not even going to add to that. All I'm going to do is tell, if you're brand new, get back with the person that invited you to this call. Become a member ASAP. Mel and Amy, thank you guys so much. Everybody on this call, let's take it to the top. The timing could not be better. I mean, personally, I've got people who've done millions in their first month and other companies just banging down my door trying to get it and talk to Mel and meet you guys. So, folks, the timing could not be better. Let's take it to the top. We'll see you all later. Join Pastor Denise call tomorrow in the morning and my call and Pat's call on Thursday. Take care, folks, and we'll see you all at the top. Thanks again, Mel. Take care.